Well, the word quantum is a little confusing in the beginning because it means it was intended to mean a discrete quantity. We discovered the discreteness of energy, and that led to the assumption that all objects, matter and energy, are built out of discrete elements like the elementary particles. So the thinking still goes. If you ask a run-of-the-mill scientist what is quantum physics, he or she will simply say, oh, it's the physics of elementary particles. Nothing more and nothing less. But this is just not true, because quantum physics, from the get-go, this idea that even objects which are known to be apparently continuous, like light, which was known to be a wave, which then Einstein, following this idea of quantum, suggested that no, light must also be grains, must also have a particle nature, immediately leads us to this duality. How can the same object be a wave, continuous, spread out, have the capability of being in more places than one? How can the same thing also be an object which is so localized? Wave versus particle. And then the solution, of course, when quantum mathematics came about is very clear, because the mathematics gives us wave. Wave is the fundamental reality of all objects. Question is not of duality. Question is, how does the wave become particle? Wave resides in a transcendent domain of reality outside of space and time. The particle is what we see whenever we measure the wave in space and time. That's the distinction. Distinction comes from measurement. When we take this measurement further, then we realize, the wave, that domain in which waves move, domain of potentiality, that really is consciousness. How does potentiality become actuality? Consciousness chooses out of the different facets that a wave represents, the one facet that the particle represents. And that's the mystery of quantum physics. From the get-go, consciousness is built into it. Without consciousness, we cannot understand wave-particle. How can the same object, which was a wave according to quantum mathematics, become a particle whenever we measure it? That problem cannot be understood. So it's fundamental to quantum physics that we have consciousness into it.